Hello and welcome to Quirky Cat Crafts. This is Sherry. Alright, you guys, it's Friday night / Saturday morning, and I got canceled tonight. There wasn't any loads for me to take, which kind of stinks because, yeah, well, we've covered that before. So since I'm not driving the truck, figured I'd get in here and get some tiles made for this beach one. And I'll be honest, you guys, I have been struggling. I've literally been in here for 2 hours going back and forth on my clay color choices, on my button choices, whether or not I want to add some gold charms. Yeah, I've been all over the place. But at this point, I'm like, okay, I know that in the previous video I had, like a sun, a rainbow, a cloud, and a alcoholic drink. I eliminated those because it was driving me nuts with my OCD because those are sky items, and I felt like they needed to be on a sky colored clay. But then I was only going to have the one button, and then the rest, I couldn't do these on sky colored. That wasn't going to work. And so with my OCD kind of wanting to keep it a little bit realistic, not necessarily like realistic, but like I don't want these on like on the purple clay, for example. So I did lock in for sure that these are going to go on the gold glitter, which I already have a package open, so we'll get that rolled out here in a minute. And that represents sand to me because all of these items can go on the sand. And then on the gold charms, I've got a crab, a starfish, a ship's steering wheel, a seahorse, a sea turtle, an anchor, a sailboat, and a squid. Those may or may not get used. I don't know, you guys. I'll be honest. But I'm going to go ahead and make them because if I want to use them, I'll have them. So they're going to go on the peacock pearl, which is representative of water to me, which I also have a small package of bit of that left, so we're going to see if I can stretch this for those or whether I'm going to have to open another pack. You guys should see the mountain of auditioned and discarded clay over here to the side. Like, I pulled this color out. This is called Sunset Pearl. I thought about using it, and I might still, I don't know, but again, I really try to use one glitter, one pearl, one regular, and one souffle. And I don't know why I'm so drawn to this light purple, but that really needs to be in there. That's how I feel about that. So, where did my gold glitter go? So these are the 3 colors for sure. And then this was originally my 4th color choice. And it may still be. But I've also got a few other options of souffle in blues. But like, I eliminated this one because it's too close to the pearl. And so I eliminated that one. This one might work. But I don't know that I want a second blue. I feel like I want a different color. So for right now, that one's in the mix. But I don't even know what I'm going to do on these 2 colors of clay, you guys. So I don't know. I'm at a loss. So these may end up not even getting used. I don't know. So for right now, for sure, these 2 colors. Okay. And so we're going to embed those items. And then also, those are going on the gold. Those are going on the blue. Okay, so this was my inspiration stamp. The little girl. And I think I'm going to stamp my inspiration stamps on just plain white clay and color them with the mica powders. Which is the other reason I kind of need to lock in on my clay colors to some extent, so that I can have them coordinate with what else I have going on. So So that's going to be focal tile on side 1 of the 4-sided planter. And then the second one is going to be the beach chair with the umbrella. And I may also do the sandcastle down next to it. We'll have to see. Or I might just do the flip-flops off to the side. She's really into her flip-flops. But that's going to be the second one. And then the third one is going to be the seagulls. And the fourth one is going to be this lighthouse. So those are going to be my 4 focal tiles on my 4 sides. And like I said, those are going to go on white clay, and we're going to color with mica powders, but that's probably going to be tomorrow, to be honest. But we're going to get the embedded stuff done and get those baked. And then we'll see how I feel. So, all right. So that's where we're at. So we're going to do some embedding, you guys. And I really don't know why I'm struggling so much with this one. I really don't. I'm flabbergasted. I don't know if it's because I know I've got to get it done, you know, either this weekend or next weekend for sure. And so I'm panicking. I don't know. I know I'm overthinking it, but that's a bad habit of mine. So, overthinking it. So, anyway. I don't know. And I'm trying to stay up till 5:30-ish so that I can go up to the trucking yard and feed Midnight, the yard cat, because the other driver that feeds the cats is off until Sunday afternoon. So that's, I fed him Friday morning when I got back, but that's a long time. Especially when the raccoons come and steal the food. So, not that he's not probably capable of catching his own food, but he's so used to waiting for us. So, and then I can go to the grocery store and get a few items to tide me over. And it's going to be 90 degrees here this weekend, you guys, in Kansas City. That's just crazy for this early in the year. And I'm already panicking because my air conditioning, I have it set on 68. And it's currently 74 degrees in my house. And that's at 1:30 in the morning when it's only like 70 degrees outside. So, which normally I would just open up the windows and get the fan going. But it's 1:30 in the morning. And the layout of my townhome is stupid because my bedroom windows, well, my craft room windows, look right into the neighbor's bedroom. And I can see that he has his windows open. So if I open my windows, he's going to hear me talking to you guys. So out of consideration for him, even though they wake me up several times during the day, during the week, but out of consideration, I'm keeping the windows closed. So, anyway. And then I did add these white glitter seashells. And as you guys know, as the piece comes together, got 4 more, but I don't want to squish them. So we'll cut these out and then do the other 4. The layout changes several times over the course of the creative process. So anyway, but see, this is sand. Represents sand to me. So anyway, so wow. See, that's how you know it's hot in my house. It's so sticky, you guys. Look at this. All right. Seriously. I don't know how far we're going to get on this, you guys. I might get frustrated and be like, heck with it. We'll try again tomorrow. Jeez. Wow. Craziness. All right. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah. Could be one of those days. One of those days. Anyway. In other news, I'm thinking about buying a house. Haven't found a house to buy, to be quite honest. All the houses that are in my tentative price range, I don't want to live in. And they don't have exactly what I want. So I'm also researching like the modular homes, prefab homes, whatever. And maybe just getting a plot of land somewhere and going that route. Not in a big rush for that because it's really got to, my lease here isn't up until the end of January. And can't break the lease for any reason. So it would definitely be next year sometime. But I'm frustrated with the fact that my heat went out 3 different times this winter, and now I'm already having issues with the air conditioning. And the last time I called on a maintenance request, I got some serious attitude. And we have new owner, new property manager here. And I'm not happy with it. So it's like I'm not going to pay $1,500 a month. That's my rent. For somewhere where I can't even keep it comfortable. Because, you know, I sleep during the day. And, of course, it's hotter in here during the day. And my bedroom is the hottest room in the house anyway. And then, on top of that, I'm well insulated. And so I'm always hot. And I can't sleep when I'm hot. So it's like, you know, for as much as I'm paying, if I want to have it be sub-zero in my home, I should be allowed to do so. Should be capable of having it at that. So, I don't know, you guys. We'll have to see how things play out. I get very cranky when I'm hot. So, yeah. And technically, I gave Midnight enough food yesterday that I could technically go to bed and then go feed him when I get up. But it's going to be 90 degrees, and I'm not going to want to be out in the heat. So I want to go do it in the morning before it gets hot. Of course, it might be just ridiculously hot in my house. And they're not going to come fix it. I canceled the last request because I thought I got it corrected, but apparently not. And the last request I had put in, and we were 11 days in and nobody had come to even look at it yet. And that also ticked me off. So I might have to resubmit. And the rules here are that landlords do not have to provide air conditioning, but if they do provide it, it needs to be kept in working order. So, and 74 degrees when I have it set at 68 is not working order. So, wow, that's crooked. Sorry if my head's in there, you guys. better. So, yeah, since I was planning on working tonight, I was just gonna grab dinner to eat on the truck, but then got canceled, so my dinner was ramen noodles, which really didn't do it for me. Still feel hungry, but I don't have anything defrosted, so and there isn't any like 24-hour drive-through that's near me. I think there's a Whataburger, which I don't know. I tried it once and I don't know what all the hoopla is about, to be honest with you. Flip-flops and the umbrella. I haven't gotten any updates on Mama Cat. I basically quit calling and asking because I kept saying, you know, supposedly she's still running loose in his shop, and I kept saying, you know, she would come when I called her, let me come over and see if I can't corral her for you, and I got a lot of excuses of why it couldn't, not this weekend, not this weekend, not this weekend, and so I finally took the hint and just telling myself that she's better off out on a farm than she is in the trucking yard. And hopefully she's okay, and because I don't know, I kind of wonder if she didn't get out and he just doesn't want to confess it to me. Which, if she did, you know, I would just be like, well, okay, you know, let me come and call for her and see if she comes running like she used to on the trucking yard. You know, I mean, she's perfectly capable of taking care of herself, but I don't know. Trying not to worry about her, because there's nothing I can do. I don't even know where the location of where she is, so it just is what it is. I don't know. Anyway, I feel like this should be at an angle a little bit, because aren't beach umbrellas usually at an angle? Don't know, but we're gonna go with it. I'm already irritated with how sticky the clay is, you guys. I don't know how much we're gonna get done tonight. Cannot force creativity. Garfield's over on the futon. I can hear him snoring. Okay, just need a little bit more of this. The other little 4 sand dollar and starfish. And again, as I'm laying it out, I might decide not to use the white seashells with the glitter. I might decide that's too much glitter. Or I might decide to just use the 2 glitter items on the buttons and eliminate these 4. And I might use all of them, so just never know. Whatever doesn't get used will get thrown into probably the mermaid box, because I have a mermaid box in progress. You guys have seen that. I'm also really irked because I swear I ordered more seagull buttons, and it's a set that has like a little rowboat and a little crab and like the wood pylons or whatever they're called for the docks, and a lighthouse. And I have a bunch of lighthouses, but apparently I didn't order sets. Apparently I just ordered individual lighthouses. And I'm not using the lighthouse button because I didn't have the seagull and the crab and the little boat and the pylons. So that's why I'm not using the lighthouse buttons. I don't know. I don't know why I'm struggling with this one, you guys. So we're just kind of getting started with what I know for sure I'm doing, which is, you know, these on the glitter and the pearl and the embeddeds. And I'm going to be honest, that's probably all I'm going to do tonight, because I am obviously not in the mood. Or in the mode for this. I thought I was, till I got up here and realized it was much hotter up here than it is downstairs, and the clay is sticking to everything. Shoot. And we're not allowed to put window AC units in here, because otherwise I would just do that in my bedroom, because you guys know I'm never home during the week and the cats will be fine. But we're not allowed. It's in the lease. It's against the rules. So, I don't know. I'm probably getting myself all worked up, assuming that the AC is... See, and it's an HVAC. I don't know anything about HVACs. I've never had an HVAC. And so, you know, like on my old unit, the old type units, you know, I would check the filter, and if it check the A coil, and if it was froze up, you know, turn it off for a little while and let it defrost, or hit it with the hairdryer. But I don't even know how to open this thing, and I was told when I moved in here, don't touch it. That if there were issues, call maintenance. But that was when we had previous maintenance, previous management, and previous owners, and apparently the new owners, what they told me was that they manage and maintain several large apartment complexes throughout Kansas City, and that myself and the 7 other little units in the 2 fourplexes over here are not high on their list of priority. And considering 3 of the other 7 units moved out in the first of the month, I think they're having the same problem. So, anyway, that's what's going on with me. I don't do well when I'm hot and cranky. Alright, so this is the peacock pearl. And remember with the pearlized clays that you have to blend them several times, because you got to get the polymers moving around, or you get really weird striations in the clay. Getting some glitter mixed in with it, but that's okay. Okay. Sailboat. And the squid, which I thought was an octopus at first, but then I was like, no, that's a squid. I'm gonna cough, you guys. I'm trying to think what else I want to eat when I go downstairs. Because like I said, I don't have anything defrosted. I don't know. So the reason I wanted to use the peacock pearl for these gold charms is because of the contrast between the dark teal color and then the gold. So, okay, sailboat. Okay, on the anchor we're going to line up the crossbar and do the sides first. So, yeah. I don't know, you guys, you're probably irritated by the fact that, like, I start a project and then I have to set it aside and do something else. It's probably bugging you guys. I mean, it bugs me, but I'm not, you know, again, I only get in here one day a week, so, you know, wish I could spend more time and get things done quicker and get them done start to finish, but just it is what it is right now. So these were charms that had like the little gold hoops on them for stringing them on chains or, you know, jewelry, dangle bracelets, whatever. And so that's what was right here. And so it isn't like a complete steering wheel like the other ones, but I figure that's like the base that's attached to the deck of the ship. So I'm using that as my bottom. I'm just explaining the way my OCD brain works, because like normal people probably wouldn't even notice that it doesn't have the little round ball on the end of it like the other sides do. But in case you all haven't figured it out, 100 and some odd videos in, I am not a normal person. So definitely not. But that's okay. What is normal? Who the heck knows, right? Okay. Sorry, I'm not really a ray of sunshine tonight, you guys. I just don't really have much to report. I got a bad feeling I'm going to have to redo this one. I don't think I'm going to be able to cut it out evenly. Oh, no, there might be room. Nope, we're okay. I'm wrong. It's been known to happen on occasion. So, and we'll just run this back through, and I don't think I'm going to need to open that other package. So, that makes me happy. See, here's what I'm talking about with the striations. Are you guys seeing that? You got to get it a good blend. Doesn't really matter on this project. It's, you know, representing water, so. Alright, now we have little Mr. Crab. And seahorse. And starfish, and I think I'll have to do one more for the turtle. That's okay. So I am going to do the Life's a Beach phrase off of the little girl stamp. And then I'm going to get into my binder where I have all my words and come up with some kind of inspirational sayings for the other 3 sides of the mosaic. And I still may be downsizing the size of the glass planter to the medium-sized one. That determination will be made once the tiles are baked and ready to go, and I start laying them out. And if I see I have an ungodly amount of space that I'm going to have to fill in with random stuff, then I'll downgrade to the smaller. I might anyway, because it's kind of, I mean, she can use it for whatever she wants, but I was kind of picturing it as like a candy dish on her desk, because she always has a candy dish on her desk. And that planter is pretty big. I mean, it would hold like frickin' full-size candy bars and stuff. So there's our seahorse. And we'll run this through. Yeah, I had plenty. And yeah, I'm sorry, you guys. This is all I'm doing tonight. So it's all right, though. We'll just call it embedding buttons and charms for beach-themed project. So and sea turtle. All right. And then the words I was thinking about, that's really what I want to use the souffle clay for, because it holds impression so well. Because these are the other 2 colors that I still have. This is the souffle. And I don't know what I'm going to use this one for. But for the words, I don't know. Because see, I was also thinking about this souffle and stamping the images on it, because then I can color over with the mica powder to do, you know, the lighthouse and the ground, and then that would represent the sky, and then I could add a little bit of a darker teal color to represent the water, as an example. And then on this one, you know, it would just be the birds and the rock and the ground, and then that would be the sky. So I may not do the focal tiles on white. I might do them on the souffle and use that color. What do you guys think? Kind of liking that idea. And then I'll do the words on the purple. Yep. All right. So here's what we got. There you go. All right. And I'm going to get these in the oven and go eat something and see if that curbs my crankiness. So that's it for now, you guys. Thanks so much.